Hi everybody, it's me, Carrie. I am here for your Saturday sip. So I was kind of trying to decide what I was going to create for you guys because, as you know, I've been super busy with getting ready for Mega Meet and everything. So I really didn't have anything planned. Well, then another demonstrator posted a card that was such a cute idea that I decided I had to share it with you guys. Now, I have changed her design a little bit. The actual finished card's going to look a little different, but her brilliant idea was all hers. Her name is Vi. I think she had like this other like logo-y thing on it. So I'm not 100% sure what her name is because I don't think I know her personally, but her name was Vi. And so I want to give her credit for what is a brilliant idea, which you will see in just a minute. So super simple beginning. I am going to start with, making noise. Real red cardstock. And of course you're going to want to put a piece of basic white on the inside for anything you want to write because it's, it's kind of a dark color to write on. And then I am using this plaid, and this is from the Pattern Party Designer Series paper, which is one of my favorites. It's from the it's from that big pack that's a Hostess kit. These two pieces are also, you can see the backs of those. These are also from the Hostess Party. What is it? Pattern Party Designer Series paper. It's a really big kit. So I am going to first use some seal, and I'm just going to adhere this to the card front. I'm struggling a little bit today. Don't know why. So while I'm here, I want to thank everybody again for saying hello at Mega Meet, and again ask, I know a bunch of you guys took pictures with me. I don't know why, because I'm just some girl in her basement, but I appreciated it, and I would love to see those photos. So you may not be able to post it here, but if you could message me the photos and tell me everybody who's in the picture so I know who's who that I'm standing with. So be very cool, especially with masks on. It's really hard to tell. So I've got this done. And then I used, and this is where the brilliant idea comes from my not, I don't know her friend. So she took two of our circle dies from the Layering Circles Framelits. It's the two biggest ones. So in your kit, they're probably going to be in different groupings, but they're all in this kit. So I used two of those. And then, brilliant of brilliantness, she took this die, which is it's from a bundle, and it's actually the inside of tree leaves, and she cut that out, and it's called the Beautiful Trees dies. Using this, she cut this. Okay, all right, just bear with me with the brilliance of it all. It's like freaking amazing. Such a smart cookie. And that's the thing, is you really, sometimes you got to look at your stuff and see, do you see something else in it? And this Vi person definitely did. So with the circles, she used different colors. So mine's gonna be a little different. I used basic black and crumb cake. And I am going to, I forgot my sponge dauber. I'm going to grab my blends because I'd rather use my blending brush anyway. So I am about to make a pizza. That's right, I am making a pizza. One of the things that I did was I cut out from the dies that go with what's cooking. I forget what they're called. Cooking dies. I cut out this little paddle. Now it's not big enough for my for the size pizza that I want, but I'm going to stick it back here, and you would never know that wasn't like some giant pizza paddle, right? That I used to get out my pizza pan. This is one of those black pans. Now, if you want to make yours look like you did it in a cast iron skillet, cut out a black of the spoon die that's also with those dies, and you could put that on there, and see, it kind of looks like a cast iron skillet. Or, you know, you can put it that way if you've got one of those little ones with the tabs on it. I don't have those. I have this kind of skillet. But anyway, I'm making it a pizza type, like you had a pizza oven. So this is a really cool die, by the way. I mean, I know I just put adhesive on it, but look at how it puts the wood grain into that. And this is cut out of a piece of cinnamon cider. So I'm going to set that on there. Maybe move it up just a little bit. So there, see, now it looks like it's kind of been taken out of the pizza oven, right? Now this is going to be my pizza base. And what I did was, and I did this ahead of time, I stamped this stamp that has tomatoes, mushroom, and a celery all over. And then I colored the mushrooms in with the white Stampin' Chalk marker. And then I used some of these to color in some of the other colors. These are our watercolor pencils. I just colored them. I didn't like blend them or anything. I just colored them because they're barely going to show. But I used crushed curry to go slightly over the white from the mushroom, just to give it a little bit of color. Cherry cobbler for the tomatoes, and granny apple green for the celery. And I just literally stamped all the way around, but I didn't want you guys to have to watch me do that. So voila, here it is. Now you could actually leave this and just have a vegetable pizza and just leave it just as it is, which I think would be really cute. But I'm going to cook my pie crust by using my crushed, what is this? I'm so crumb cake. Golly, I'm just like, blah. And a blending brush. And I'm just going to darken the edges a little bit because that would happen, right? That's going to happen when you make a pizza. So I'm darkening up, blah, blah, blah. So say hello to me while you're watching. Tell me where you're from. Is this your first time? Did you see my video on a volume? Did you like the kits? Do you like the kit idea? Did you order a kit? I still have some left of all of them, including the Blackberry Beauty one, the one that's very limited. I do have a few of those left, so you can call me on those. I'm going to leave that out because I might do a little bit more. So then here's where she became brilliant. Remember this piece? It becomes cheese. That's right, cheese. Smart, right? I mean, seriously. Such a cute idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put a little bit of liquid glue on a couple of places here because it hangs off a little bit and I don't want it to hang off too much. So I'm just going to set that on there. And then I'm just going to take my snips, which I forgot to pull out. And you don't really want to cut them too straight. In fact, if it's hanging over a little bit, it's probably not a bad thing. So I'm just going to kind of make it look like cheese that has gone astray. And maybe cut this one a little bit. And you can do this before you put it on, but for me it was just easier to just do it while it was on there. And if you wanted to, you can save some of these hanging over pieces. Like that one might be hanging over a little too far. Trim that one. And like I could, you know, stick a couple in here if I wanted to do that. So now the next thing I did was I wanted some pepperonis. And I took out my 1.5 inch punch. And I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I'm not 100% if this is retired or not. It might be. I don't know. It's, you know, it was one of those quick decision days. So, but I wanted them to look a little bit different. Let me move some of these out of the way here. I wanted them to look a little bit like they'd had some work done on them in the oven. But it's kind of hard to hold a little thing like this and rub the edges. It can be done, and it does look pretty good. So you can sit here and fuss with this. Actually, I'm kind of liking it, so I might. But what I did originally was I just took a piece of, and this is the Mary Mallow, and I just sort of dirtied it up like that and then punched it out. But I have to admit, I am liking that. So you guys may have to watch me mess them up a little bit more. And, you know, just to make it look like it's a little cooked. Now, you know, yeah, this is a little bit of a fussy card, I know, but it's just, I mean, this is so cute. And look, that one didn't cut right, but I don't care. Sometimes pepperonis curl in the oven. Sometimes you get them and they're just not perfect. You know, I don't know. So, anyway, let me just finish dirtying a couple more of these up. And I think this was all I needed. I'm not sure. If I have to cut another one, I will. But again, that was done with the Mary Merlot. Now that this is on, I'm going to just do a little bit to my edges of my cheese also, because it might have, you know, gotten a little burned on the edges, right? Especially where it's hanging off of the actual pizza base. And I think I said this is cut out of pale papaya. I wanted a yellow that wasn't too bright yellow. And I thought about using vanilla because that's kind of mozzarella-y. But I wanted it to have a bit of a yellow texture. So now here's my next trick. I'm taking these and I'm going to squirt a little bit of the liquid glue here in the corner. Not too much. And I'm just going to take these and I'm going to kind of tuck them in under some of the cheese like that. That was probably a little too much because it got a little messy, but that's okay. It's okay. Everything is good in my world today. I'm going to go this way with this one. Set it right there. And they're a little big, but it was like a little big or a little small. I did not have any like in between opportunities. So now see this one, I'm being a little tricky and I am going like that. And you just want to play. You can get as creative with this as you want. If you want to put like a lot of pepperoni, or maybe you don't like pepperoni on your pizza and you just want to like the girl who did this, she cut out all of these little creatures. And I was just like, wow, yay for you. That's not happening in my world. But, you know, you can certainly do that. So it could maybe use a little bit more pepperoni, but you get the idea. So there is my pepperoni for my, oh, there is one more. So let's just add it. We will put it right. I'm going to move this one over maybe. Move that one over and put that one right there. So there is my pizza. Cute, right? Oh my golly. It's so freaking cute. I just fell in love with this idea. So since I have this out, I'm going to just go ahead and swirly do that. And I'm going to put it onto its cooking pan. So there you go. And then I am going to put this on with Stampin' Dimensionals. Let me know what you guys are thinking. I just thought this was such a stinking cute idea that I had to share it with you guys. I'm going to tear off this end piece so I can have bigger pieces. There we go. And I'm not done. I have a saying for it. You saw I had some extra Designer Series paper here. So, get out of here. There we go. So I'm going to just kind of set this like that. Then on here, I am going to stamp What's Cooking with our Memento Tuxedo Black ink. And this piece is 1 inch by 2 inches, and it kind of gets lost a little bit in there, you know, in the dots, but I liked the polka dots, so, you know, I figured let's just go for it. And then I am going to adhere this onto the piece that is the black polka dots, which is cut 2 1/4 by 1 1/4. And then I'm just going to adhere this to the card. And I just thought this is a fun card to just send to somebody maybe you haven't talked to or in a while, and you just want to check in on them and see what's cooking, right? So there you go. How cute is this idea, right? I mean, this cheese idea is just so smart. But anyway, I hope you guys liked today's Saturday Sip. And I hope that you will follow me here on facebook.com/memoryinkers. If you want to shop my Stampin' Up! Website, it's memoryinkers.com. If you're still interested in any of the kits that I did during the virtual event, and I also shared it here on my page, email me at memoryinkers@att.net and let me know what you want. I'll let you know if it's available and how much for you to PayPal me for that. And remember, there's right now I'm doing a special. It's $5 off all of the kits as long as you email me by Monday. So that would be very exciting. Also, don't forget to share. When you share, then you get to go into a drawing, and I do drawings every month. So that would be awesome too. Anyway, that is it. Have a fabulous weekend, everybody. Bye.